Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of RimWorld. We are suffering a minor power outage at the moment. Thankfully not in the area that we actually care about, just in the upper part of the base. Because we had that eclipse, it drained some of our battery supplies. We've nearly finished off our second trade beacon. And we've got a whole bunch of stuff that we can trade. Mostly we're working on getting new helmets for everyone and food supplies for the journey. Psychic drain is ending. That's great. That's going to improve everyone's mood. Yeah, Anton's just back to being depressed rather than depressed and, like, sulking. Prisoner rescue opportunity. A 52-year-old Muffalo shaman. Let's see where they are. I think not. I think they're done for. We're not going to be able to help. At least we're not going to help. I mean, we probably could help if we wanted, but we're totally not going to. And there is a maximum number of items you can select at the same time, so I think I've got them all there. They've all got this wonderful metal tile flooring underneath. But they're storing exactly the same stuff as up here. Let's take that monkey. Right, I was going to work on our hunting again. So that we've got constant food coming in, because that's really what we need at the moment. Designate all the critters for hunting. Yeah, we'll get both of you. Our boars really range quite far, don't they? Now, we need about 18 days worth of food after the transport. So one thing I wanted to do very quickly, from the world menu, is see how much it takes per person. To get 18 days worth of food. 37, yeah, so we do need about 600. Yeah, that's going to be about right. Yeah, 500 to 600 will do. Okay, we're not going to form that caravan, of course. We just need to double check that we are still on target if we're going to be launching everything across the sky. Anton's done pirate merchant, perfect. I was going to say Anton's done quite well at sorting out our helmet situation. He's hungry, he's going to be happy again in a moment. Carson, you need to do some trading for us. Go call Yunnan to import. Do we want any? No, we don't. Right. We'll sell them all our chem fuel. We'll buy the components. Why not? We can sell them the dead men's armor vests, the helmets that we're not using, and all the sculptures. So we can afford to buy a little bit more from them. We can buy some medicine. Yeah, we'll get all the medicine. Ooh, maybe we'll get a bionic leg as well. Alright, we'll get a bionic leg. Let's check, see if anyone's got a leg injury. Left leg, shot off. Permanent. Right. Install bionic leg. Left leg. Man, Anton and Jesse did not have a good situation, with Anton being like depressive all the time and Jesse being an invalid. Not having a leg would slow down the process of moving around, so this is a good thing, us doing this operation. There we go, bionic leg. So Jesse will be up and moving around quickly again in no time. That explains why Jesse took so long to reach the siege as well. It's good that Jesse still actually came down to join in, but obviously a bit late to properly help out. So, Jesse, you're up and moving. How are you feeling? In a little pain? Moving's enhanced. Right, everyone else, let's just check. Your moving is weakened because of your consciousness. Okay, that's not too bad. Why is your breathing weakened? Oh, because of the neck stab scar. Okay, that's not too bad. 98% is fine. Poor Mella. We need a bionic brain. Or we leave Mella behind. But I don't want to leave Mella behind. Your moving is weakened. Your right leg is slightly injured. Okay. That's not like too bad. 89%. The caravan will move as slow as the slowest member. So rather than needing 18 days of food, we probably need 24 days-ish of food. How the hell did we get a fine meal prepared? Cook package survival meals until 600. Cook package survival meals until 600. Yeah. Maybe we got one off one of the people that we murdered. I say murdered. I mean, they picked the fight. It was them that started it. Certainly not us. Tortoise tried to get revenge on Anton. Anton's taking out all of his marital woes. Not all of... Oh, wait, he just downed it and then left it to bleed to death? That's cold. That is so cold. Now, Anton's got the room. Where did Jesse end up going? Jesse's just sleeping outside. That's not cool. And I could assign them to sleep in the same bed. Because they're on different sleep schedules. Yeah. That'll do for the moment. Excuse me. Yeah, making smoke leaf joints may not necessarily be the best use of your time, but whatever. We've got some more people to trade with. That's cool. Let's see if they've got anything interesting. Where is Carson? Wait until they get a bit closer so that we don't have to lug the stuff quite as far. Maybe we'll be able to offload that Luciferium to them. Oh, we can. Brilliant. Gone. Take that pack of survival meals. Actually, they can't afford that much. Well, we'll take their medicine. You know, that'll be fine. We're basically drug dealers. They'll have a good deal. They probably won't make it home. It'll be fine. Hey, potato harvest is coming in. So we're up to 226 package survival meals. Quite a long way still to go, of course, but we're in a good place as far as the colony goes. And they do tend to pass through quite quickly, don't they? Are we done with grand sculptures? Not quite. We don't quite have enough silver to make a silver sculpture either. Ooh. Looks like some more travelers are passing by. They don't have anything to trade. What have they got? Short bow and short bow. Not really worth our time looking at them. Pearson, don't look at them. We have better things to be doing. Namely, hunting and gathering. We're going to leave this planet. Going to fly up into the stars. And then probably crash back down somewhere else. But, I mean, the thought's going to be there at least. Anton, are you feeling any better yet? 1 quadrant, 8 days. Not yet. Chunk of spacecraft has landed nearby. Wow, that's really close. Let's take the components from that. If there's enough, that's going to let us finish off this bench and make our own. Of course, everyone's asleep at the moment, but it will be daytime soon enough. Current quantum, Septober. It's a good way to handle time passage when you don't want a full year implemented. It's definitely not the most efficient route to be moving around there. Alright, these are finally being finished off. Cool, right. Components and advanced components. So advanced components need steel, gold, and uranium. Regular components just need steel. Well, that's easy enough. Let's get a stockpile of 50 of them. I'm happy for anyone to do it when they got free time, but it just means that as stuff breaks down, we're going to be able to keep on top of it. Okay, and we've researched the antimatter reactor. Let's research the computer core, and then cryosleep caskets, and then we've only got propulsion left to go. These should go quite quickly, and then Minties will be back doing something other than research. Minties is basically the brain of our colony, and as a human computer, I find that quite amusing. $247. We've nearly hit the 250 number. We could start some people actually leaving the planet. But I want to do the journey with everyone together. I would say we started this together, we're going to finish it together, but not everyone started it together, so it wouldn't entirely be accurate. Let's designate some more of these for hunting. And you, and you, and ba-ba-da, ba-da, 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 ba-da. And tortoises, because tortoises are easy to hunt. So are monkeys. Pretty much, the jungle... so, as far as the current update goes, I do like the new biome. I like the idea that there's places on the planet that don't have a winter. I think having proper seasons does change the game massively. Not having the prospect of being starving throughout the cold months... it massively changes how you play the game. This colony probably wouldn't have survived nearly as long as it has if it wasn't for that. Okay, flash storm. Oh my god, that cobra got struck by lightning. We saw it right here. It's basically cobra meat. I don't actually care about these bits here. What I will do is clear the home area like this so they don't bother coming down to protect them. Wild boar, don't go near it. Johnston, don't stand there and eat your food. You're just like toasting a marshmallow or something over the fire. We've also been quite lucky that when there's been massive fires and stuff, it's happened on the south side over here. We haven't had anything hugely tragic happen up in the top of the colony. Which is good. I mean, we've had plenty of raids. We've had plenty of potential fire risks with our short-circuiting systems. But overall, we've been very, very lucky. I'm wondering if I should get a third kitchen and get someone else cooking as well. Oh, we've made it up to 252 without too much hassle. So I don't see it being a problem for us. But yeah, trying to build up that many supplies on another map, I think you'd have to like move as a caravan, then settle, build up supplies, move as a caravan and settle, rather than trying to do it all in one go. Or build your own ship, that's the other option. Anton's alternating between being very, very unhappy and quite unhappy. Oh my god, going after Tony as well. Been going after everyone. We've got a heat wave. That's not brilliant, but should be manageable. Really, I'd like some of these to be butchered down, but... we've probably got enough designated as far as hunting goes, I reckon. A turkey has self-tamed. Oh, turkey. You're designated for slaughter. I'm sorry, turkey. I'm sure you're lovely. You're just at the very edge of the colony. And is Johnston actually going down to do that? No. Cutting stone blocks from chunk. Yes, because the stonecutter stable still has a lot of things. We need up to 400 marble. You know what? I'll actually take that off now. We'll just get another couple there. The rain's going to put out all the fire, so we're not worried about that. Anton the Mighty Hunter. Stalking through the boomalopes. That fire's already gone by the time Boneville got there. Look at that cooking efficiency. Cooking skill 13. And Jesse 15. It's pretty good. And not only that, having 2 people that are interested, I mean, not like passionate about it, but certainly interested, means you can very quickly turn around your food supplies. How's the heat? 6 degrees in here. Luckily, we're mostly making packaged survival meals at the moment, which will survive a lot better. In that they don't spoil in the heat. I really hope this heat wave goes quickly. It's been 21 hours so far. Okay, let's get the cryosleep caskets going. And we are nearly at a point where we could make our own ship, but we'd need advanced components. We'd need a lot of stuff. So I think doing the journey across the surface of the planet is going to be better for us. Still Anton. How long until this is gone? 1 quadrant, 5 days. Yeah, you've got tables that you can eat on, unless you're just choosing not to go to the rec room. Which is possible. It's entirely possible he's just deciding to go elsewhere. Wonder how our food supplies are doing. Spoil in 4 days, 1 day. So we might lose some. Everything in here is frozen, that's good. This is mostly refrigerated. We never did get round to getting that 3rd cooler in here. Do we have enough components? I suppose we do. Alright, let's get a copy built. Let's see if that helps the temperature drop down. I mean, it won't while people are opening the doors, of course, but it is dropping a fair amount. All that refrigeration. 5 degrees, come on, get it below 4 degrees. 3 degrees. Yeah, I mean, it's 50 degrees outside, so it's doing pretty well. Wow, there's 2 thrombos that are on the map. Be very careful with your hunting. Don't go after the thrombus. Two females. They're just going around consuming grass. Nom 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 nom. Absolutely delicious. Okay, an alpaca is trying to get revenge once again on Anton. That's fine, we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, we are certainly stockpiling up the bodies. And we're almost at the 300 mark. It is taking us a little bit longer than I hoped to build up this this supply of food. But we are still getting through it. Boneville's just making more medicine. How are we doing for medicine? We're up to 148. That's going to be plenty for the journey. Certainly. Oh my word. An angry boomalope. A manhunter boomalope. That actually sounds like the worst thing ever. This is a problem. Especially in a heat wave. You know what? Let's get the home area expanded to here, so that people come in and start fighting this fire out. Because I really don't want it spreading. Good job, everyone. Good teamwork. And the heat wave's over. They actually put out the fire. That's kind of incredible. That's kind of funny as well. Super efficient chefs. Master Chef RimWorld edition. Although they're just cooking regular meals at the moment because people have been eating. Komodo's once again back to that that power armor. It will be finished at some point. And it's just going to take another 11,000 units of time in order to get finished. I'm not expecting to see it anytime soon. No, siree. Right, do we have any traders nearby? No, we don't. Getting our component supply sorted a little bit. A couple of components here, a couple of components there. Cool. And once again, we are on to research. This is the last bit of research we can actually do. Pearson has accepted Mella's marriage proposal. Oh, that's sweet. Poor, slightly Dane-Bramish Mella is getting married. Let's hope Anton doesn't get even more depressed from that. That would be unfortunate if that was the case. Item stash opportunity. A heal of Mexum. No, we don't care about that. We'll just ignore that and push on. I'm mostly Boneville and Pearson going around. Sorry, not Boneville and Pearson. Boneville and Johnston going around, tidying, cleaning, making medicine, you know, just preparing the colony for everyone to wake up in the morning. And as people start getting out of bed, they get a little hungry, grab some breakfast. And I should really designate this as not a gather spot. Nope, and yet people just still decide they're going to use it. Well, I mean, they're going to complain about it, I'm sure. Now, Jesse, do you mind actually being in a bed with someone else? Sharing a bed. It's better than sleeping on the floor. Much better than sleeping on the floor. And most of the time you're not sharing a bed. All the meals being created. 279. This is going to be 280 that Komodo's finishing off. There we go. Actually, let's have a quick look and see how much would 280 get us. $11.4. Okay. Well, there's something someone was annoyed about, that it was warning us just there, but apparently it cleared itself up pretty quickly. Breakdown, another turret's gone. It'll get repaired in just a moment. We do have spare components now. I'm quite glad we got that component bench finished off because our lack of components was quite worrying overall. Let's get a copy of that chair in there. Might make it a bit easier to work. A bit more comfortable. I don't know if it actually makes a difference, but I just, this time I decided I wanted to put them on the various stations dotted around. Except the research station. I mean, Minty's is a human computer. By definition, it should be standing up all the time and going zip, 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 zip. Yeah, I mean, technically you're not really sharing a bed. No, yes, you're both using it, but you're not using it at the share time at the same time. So that doesn't really count. Totally doesn't count. Oh, we're up to 284 meals. This is going well. Minty's is fully healed. Were they, like, fighting? Oh, yeah. So, it must have been a very quick social fight. Lucky's still a little bit injured, of course. And finally, these have actually reached their maximum. Let's deconstruct this one. This one's done as well. We'll deconstruct that. We could get some more built, but I don't think we're going to be around long enough. We're not going to go and save a refugee. Our colony is big enough at the moment. We can barely handle our own problems. So we're going to keep exactly as we are. And Anton is back making helmets again. That's what I want to see. Shoots through these really, really quickly. So how many more have you got to make, actually? There's only 5 more to go. So, ooh, new lovers. Anton and Minty's have come together. Hey! Getting some loving from the human computer, eh? Well, that frees up a bedroom. For Jessie. Which will solve the problem of sharing a bed, at least. Definitely a good situation to be in. Certainly a much better situation to be in than it was a couple of minutes ago. And we have some cargo pods dropping. I'm noticing that things are happening a lot more frequently. Oh, marble blocks. That would have been useful like half a colony ago. The events are happening a bit more frequently than they were. Obviously, the game does ramp up as time goes on. All the butchering been done, mostly. What's Anton doing these days? He's just going to rest. We could get another couple of boars hunted. That won't be a problem. We've got a good supply of meat. And the rice is mostly grown. Simple meal. Bird meat, rice, and tortoise meat. Monkey meat, bird meat, turkey meat. It's a triple meat sandwich. I totally eat those. They sound thoroughly delicious, I'm sure. else and taking out that. Jesse's switched off a helmet. I wonder if we have any spare helmets. There is one there. It's awful though. So maybe that's why. I love how the various moods and things move around all over the place. Why is your manipulation weakened? Oh, because of your thumb. Caravan request. If we sell a maze, they'll give us a small plasteel sculpture. That's not worth it at all. Firstly, it's not worth our time to send anyone across to it. Secondly, we're not exactly drug... Well, we are drug dealers a little bit, but we're not really drug dealers. We're just sort of drug dealers. May as well grab the bits of that chinchilla, seeing as the cobra ate it right in front of us. And that takes us up to 287 meals. Okay, well, I think that's probably a good point to finish that episode. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are continuing to enjoy this. Obviously, there's not a huge amount that's happening while we're building up our supplies at the moment. We've pretty much gone through everything on this map, and beyond gearing up for more trades and getting more food, there isn't a great deal more to do. But if you are enjoying these videos, be sure to drop a comment down below and let me know. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, there should be a link in front of you now. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more RimWorld. I'll see you soon.